Hi, myself Suraj Jadhav. Today we are talking about daemon thread and thread scheduler. Firstly, we are talking about a daemon thread in Java. Daemon thread in Java is the low priority thread that runs in the background to perform the task, such as a garbage collection. And daemon thread in Java is also a service provider thread that provides service to users thread. Its life depends on the mercy of users threads. That is when all the users threads die, JVM terminate these threads automatically. In simple word, we can say that it's provide service to users threads for background supporting tasks. It has no role in the life other than to serve the users threads. uh, Example of diamond thread in Java, garbage collection in Java, and finalizer. uh, Properties of the Java daemon thread. They cannot prevent the JVM from existing when all the users threads finish their execution. JVMs JVMs terminate itself when all the users threads finish their executions. If JVMs find a running daemon threads, it terminate the threads, and after that shut down its JVM. JVM does not care whether the diamond thread is running or not. It is at most low priority thread. Now we're talking about thread scheduler. Thread scheduler is a component of the Java that decided which thread to run and execute, and which thread is wait is called a thread scheduler. In Java, thread is only chosen by the thread scheduler if it is in the runnable state. However, if there is no more than one thread in the runnable state, it is the up to thread scheduler to pick one of the thread and ignore their other ones. There are some criteria that decided which thread will execute first. There are two factors are scheduling threads, that is a priority and time of arrival. Now we're talking about the um, priority of each thread lies between the 1 to 10. If the thread has a higher priority, it means that thread has got a better chance of getting picked up by the thread scheduler. Now we're talking about time of arrival. Suppose two-thirds of the same priority enter the runnable state, then priority cannot be factored to pick up the thread from these two threads. In such a case, arrival time of the thread is considered by the thread scheduler. A thread that arrive first gets the preference over the threads over the other threads. Now we're talking about difference between daemon threads and thread scheduler. Java offers two types of the threads: user threads and daemon threads. User threads are highly priority threads. The JVM will wait for the in user's threads to complete its tasks before terminate it. On other hand, daemon threads are low priority threads whose only role is to provide the service to user threads. Uh, since diamond threads are meant to serve the users threads and are only needs while users threads are running, they won't prevent the JVM from exiting when all users threads have finished their executions. uh, the uh, that why infinite loops which typically exist in the diamond thread will not cause problems, because any code including the final blocks won't be executed once all the users threads have finished their execution. For this reason, daemon threads are not recommended for the IO task. However, there are exception to these rules. Purely design code in the daemon thread can be prevented in the JVM from existing exiting. For example, calling a thread join of running daemon threads can block off the shutdown of the application. This is the topic.